The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program. Morning Rush, top 10.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. But let's start off with some greets, and we are live on Facebook.
That's right. We're on Twitch, also on YouTube. So join us, RX931, for everything. Let's say good morning to more texters like Mark Enriquez. Good morning to Zinan and Tina. Hello to Mitch. Also to Jericho. What's up? Hi to CN. Thank you for tuning in. And that's it for now for the text line.
And on X, let's see if there anyone else. Hi to Space Switch. Guys, tomorrow you know the drill. Do not order. Baka kasi malate ako mag-chat.
Ooh.
Yes,
Queen
queen.
Elaine, we love ya. Hi to Kiko Man Machine and Edward Villona. And that's it for greets.
All right, so we've got our top 10 for today. Let's thank Patrick Starlord for the topic. Thank you, Patrick. Bakit wala kang friends? Let's start off with Tampupu.
Number 10.
Ito, this is definitely a pretty valid,
Reason?
statement. Kasi napunta na lahat ng focus ko sa asawa at mga anak ko.
That happens.
Sometimes kasi life becomes, lalo na pag medyo struggling, you kind of really have to put in the work. And
Priorities, right?
Priorities. So, yun nga, yung mga gimmick, mga meet-up, medyo
Those take a
magsasuffer
back
talaga.
seat for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lalo na when they're still super young. Alam mo yung super liit pa, yung kailangan pa talaga ng full attention.
Hindi, tsaka parang, ano na rin ngayon, it's a thing, like, for moms, na parang they know how fast time flies,
Yeah.
and like, how fast these kids grow. So,
True.
parang they're like, habang maliit pa, and they still want to spend time with you, they want to spend
True.
as much time as they can with them.
They say kasi, diba, it seems like pag pagod ka, parang it seems like forever. Pero they also say it goes by so fast.
But at the same time, as a non-parent, syempre, for me personally, the way I look at it is, parang you're also missing a chunk of your own life.
That's true.
Well, of course, that's already your life. So, I guess I just, it's difficult unless you're in that position, right?
Yeah.
Kasi parang as an outsider lang, it's like, well, what about you? And like, the stuff you want to
True.
do, and like, your friends, your like fun stuff.
Well, yeah, I guess. Ano lang siguro, stages? Or ika nga ni Taylor, eras. Meron ka lang like...
Pero I think even if I did become a parent, if I were to become a parent, I don't think I would be able to do it the way that, like, some friends do it. Na yung parang talagang
focus talaga.
halos 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I would need my me time. I would need a lot of
for
it,
sure.
actually.
For
A
sure.
lot of alone time. And yeah, I wouldn't be opposed. Kasi I know some friends na parang they don't really want to travel without the kids. You know what I mean? To leave them, yung not sleep with them, like in the same bed or in the same room or whatever. Parang ako, I would probably demand like some time off. I don't know.
I think there should be time off for both the mom and the dad.
Yeah.
And just give all of the chores to one of the parents that isn't on the vacation. And the one going on vacation should go on their much needed vacation every year. At least once.
Tsaka at a certain age.
Sabi ni Bianca, me time happens pag nag 7 years old.
Oh, yun.
Bata.
Yeah, I was
Ang
going to say.
tagal.
Kasi nga parang ang hirap din i-entrust. To be honest, ako kasi feeling ko parang pag ganun pa kabata, even if let's say you super trust the people, you leave them with your parents, parang there's parang like, I don't know, at a certain age, you're like, baka di rin ako mag-enjoy. Because I'm always like
Yeah.
checking on them. Is everything okay? Are they fine? Knowing me,
Hmm.
I'd be such a worrywart. Um, from Loki fangirl. Bakit wala kang friends? Kasi lumipat ako ng ibang country. Most of my friends are back home and it's so difficult to make friends as an adult and in a different country. Like ibang culture.
Hmm.
Parang hindi mo alam yung, parang sobrang you start from scratch. Because hindi mo alam kung ano yung mabenta na personality or how to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it takes some time, I think, but
Mm-mm.
eventually you will find your people
Yeah.
wherever you go naman. Hopefully.
So you just have to
Eventually.
find tas siguro tweak mo na lang na parang you say I'm a kinda akla. Like if you're in a different country.
Kasi hindi nila magigets.
Hindi nila magiget, so you have to put a little bit of an accent. Mm-mm.
Oh, makano ako.
I'm a kinda
Oh,
akla.
naka-ako.
Yeah.
But of course, it doesn't mean na you also have to remember, hard to compare yung friendships mo nung nandito ka pa versus friendships mo sa ibang lugar, di ba? So you
That's
can't
true.
also
That's
compare
true.
kasi you're never gonna find, the same people.
And it's going to be a different version of you
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different
in another
relationship too,
country.
yeah.
Kasi mag-i-adjust mo yung ugali mo.
Listen, I have a friend who moved to Canada maybe 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And parang wala pa siyang na-establish na friends. This is the other country
Oh.
that
And to think it's an
the
English-speaking
only
country.
country that he's ever moved to. He's
Mhm,
lived in the Philippines for his entire life. So many friends here.
Oh.
His only friends over there are the ones kasi madami siyang FA na friends na
Okay, okay.
pupunta doon every so
Oh,
often.
true.
So they
Pero
hang
hindi
out.
pa taga doon.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Like, yeah.
But then he also works for the restaurant hotel industry. So that takes up a lot of his time. So I guess that's the reason kasi sobrang busy siya over there. But
Yeah.
medyo nasad siya nung umalis na kami. You can tell na super sad kasi wala na siyang mga friends.
Kasi
to
nga
hang
parang
out with.
dito, yung mga taga dito pa rin yung friends niya.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
he kind of, siguro he only gets that when friends from here go there.
Yeah.
Ang hirap pag wala. Kasi nga ayaw mo naman pilitin.
Totoo.
Ako kasi
Tas-
I'd have a feeling I'd feel horrible trying to force something
pag
that's
ikaw
not
naman yung
happening.
naiwan dito, as much as you wish na your friend,
Mm.
would find new friends, you also don't want to be replaced
Oh,
by
totoo.
those new friends. So, alam mo yon, meron
Pero
din
for their
ganung-
survival,
Pero
sana
for their
naman,
survival,
oo,
yeah.
sana they find some people there who
yeah,
will have your
carry
back.
that.
Diba?
and
Yung,
someone
alam mo
to
yun.
hang out with,
Someone to
to
hang
do
out
stuff with.
And from Chasing Charles,
Number 8.
bakit wala kang friends? Intimidated daw sila sa brains and good looks ko. Kaya walang kumakausap sa akin.
Parang manliligaw naman.
Pero there's
Friends
such
lang
a-
naman eh.
There's such a thing din naman. Sometimes pag parang medyo na yung parang they find you intimidating.
Well, I think that depends kung kailan mo sila makikilala.
That's
Because
true.
I feel like, for example, if you're friends since you've been friends since you were in high school or grade school,
Yeah.
wala na yung ganong factor so much. Or most likely, pare-pareho kayo. Kaya
Saka-
you gravitated towards each other.
Kahit sino pa yan, kahit sino pang celebrity yan, I'm pretty sure the moment you hang out with them like for an entire day, as equals, as peers, not as a fan, parang you'll realize, they're such normal people.
They're human too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you only see it kasi nga, they're on a pedestal. Pero yung like legit, hang out with them, I don't know how that will happen, but if you ever do, you'll realize na, parang ano rin pala, parang lang rin silang tropa
O
ko
sige
lang.
nga, off the top of your head, if you could hang out with any celebrity to be your friend, sino yung gusto mong ka-hang out?
Oh, that's tough. Kasi friend no? Not necessarily Lodi, not necessarily crush, but like somebody you would want to hang out with.
Hello, di yun gusto mo na.
Si ano?
You wanna hang out with PA?
Why would he want to hang out with me? Like the deep breathing na si Markki, guys. Hindi.
Hindi niya daw nang magpapatawa sa kanya kasi minsan masyado siyang serious looking, diba?
Bakit? Nakakatawa ba ako?
Tapos tatanungin mo siya, do I make you laugh?
Bakit? Do I make your heart sing? And,
Imagine pag on air siya. Like, listening siya, no, kasama ng girlfriend niya. Sino tong weirdo? Who's this weirdo?
Sabi niya,
On
sabi
the
ko sa'yo, baby,
radio.
dapat nagstay na lang tayo sa dapat di na tayo lumabas.
Mag-ano ako. Yung parang si Homer Simpson.
Disappears
I know,
into
right?
a bush.
And from Rhyme and Reason,
Number 7.
bakit wala kang friends? Well, I have a lot of deviant opinions that people cannot generally accept or understand. So, yeah, they'd rather stay away.
You have to find people who are open-minded,
Oo.
who can accept you for
Your thoughts.
all your deviant ways.
Eh kasi
Yeah.
yun nga yun. Parang yan yung talagang hanapin mo yung tribe mo.
Look at us.
Meron yan.
My gosh, if people only knew the stuff we talk about with the mics off.
What are you
I'll tell
talking
you.
about? I'm not weird.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
I'm not weird like you. You weirdos. Ang shady ito mga kasama ko. And from the cynical optimist,
Number 6.
bakit wala kang friends? I think sinagot ko na rin yung tanong na to. Meron akong friends, pero friendships for me are seasonal. If our season is over, then the friendship is over. So para kang relay baton. Yung parang like,
Tsaka may time limit.
hindi siya parang
Hindi
like,
siya constant.
once we're friends forever. It's more like, pass me on to the next set of friends. Not that FO ha, but more like, we just don't hang out as much as we used to. But you're still my friend, if it's your, you know what I mean.
Pero parang
Hindi na active.
lumipas na yung time na yun.
Lumipas na yung time natin. Of course, I would still consider you my friend, but I've moved on to other people. Parang ganon.
Yeah, no, I mean, there are also like groups of friends that are there for a certain time in your life. And then when you see each other again after a long period of time, it's like you're still friends.
Yeah.
That's
or
true.
You were hanging out for a while before.
Or siguro a mix of, meron kang friends na from like childhood na always there, constant. Maybe varying degrees of activity, kung actively ba o passively lang. And then you have your seasonal ones. Na yun nga, na hopefully seasonal naman, hindi naman yung FO na pag lumipas na kasi hindi na kayo nag-uusap. Huwag naman ganon.
Ito, let's ask, who is your oldest friend? Not relative, but oldest friend.
From grade school.
You still hang out now?
I mean, not hang out regularly, but every now and then, meron kaming, magkita-kita naman tayo. Tapos we'll have dinner either in our place or their place or in a restaurant. Ganon lang. Pero hindi na regular, obviously, kasi nga kanya-kanyang buhay na.
Si Hazel, halos lahat ng mga friends niya, grade school, di ba?
No, high school.
High school.
But some of them, from grade school. Mga grade 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yun, grade 5 kami nag-start maging classmates din.
Same.
Grade 5.
There's something you actually said a while ago that kind of I didn't relate with, because when you were saying in at the start of the show that there are some people who, if they don't have friends from childhood, those are the ones you should be worried about. But what if you were traveling, you're moving from one country to the other?
But that's a different situation. That's a.
Because for me, for example, I lived in Manila, and then I started in Antipolo, then I went to Manila, and then I moved to Lasal, and then I moved to Germany for 3 years. Then I moved back to the Philippines. So it was really hard to establish friendships.
Yeah.
For long periods of time. Although my longest friend would probably be my friend Danny from Germany, who I still see
until now.
Oh
yeah, that
counts. Yeah.
And
or not necessarily naman from like from first grade or whatever. Basta yung medyo
someone
na medyo ilang taon na kayong friends. Yung hindi kaka-friend mo lang. Gets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi nga parang yung paglahat new friends, kumbaga 5 years ago, new friends. Today, new friends. 5 years from now, new friends. Yung parang
what happens to the old friends?
Parang like, does something happen? Or
do you like fight? Yeah.
And from Mike Ferrer.
Number 5. Number 5.
Bakit wala kang friends? Ewan ko ba? Nagpo-post lang naman ako ng selfie every hour. Tapos nag-share ng mga political views. Tapos ina-unfriend na nila ako.
Well,
You know, these days, mainit
These
na usapin
days,
yan.
and everywhere, ha? Like,
Mama Nicole Scherzinger.
anywhere. Anywhere.
that's why it's so hard these days, no?
And,
Pick a side.
super, to pick a side, to not pick a side, like, sala sa init, sala sa
Yeah,
lamig.
to
Everything is like,
to remain
call outable now.
Yeah, to remain Switzerland.
And from Al Macchiato,
Number 4. Number 4.
bakit wala kang friends? Ang hirap makahanap ng friend when you move to a different country as an adult and everybody already has their own set of friends and cliques. Yun nga, like we were talking about earlier. Lalo na when you move to another country. Kasi nga parang there are established friendships already and barkadas and it's harder to assimilate.
Yeah.
Kasi mas maganda yung yung barkada na you formed it, sabay-sabay kayong nag-form. Walang quote-unquote OG member, di
Yung,
ba?
oo, true.
Kasi parang you're all on the equal footing eh. Ang hirap yung complete na
Friends
sila.
na sila, sumali ka lang.
Sumali ka. Parang you're always the
Saling pusa.
the appendage, you know. Lagi ka lang
The
nakadikit
appendix.
doon. Oo. So, yeah. That's, well, it's not that it's bad, but it's more like, it's just more difficult.
Mm.
Kasi you're going to have to get to know them all over again. Eh sila established na.
I can't do groups.
That's not what
Listen. I have issues.
Why?
With big groups.
We're a
of people.
group.
I mean, we're a small group.
Exactly.
Kasi
We're
ano,
three.
small group.
I can't do like big
Like
barkadas.
big. Ako naman laging big.
Yeah, we know that.
Sige nga. How big?
Tell me to stop.
Kasi when I was in high school, we had a big group. Hindi, ganito. I tend to partner up with one person at each era.
And you're a part of
Tapos
a bigger
part
group.
of a bigger group. Pero I'm usually like closely attached to one. Ever since like grade school, like we were a big group. Pero I had like a super bestie. Parang Vincent nga.
Same.
Na pigeon.
I'm always part of a big group.
Right?
But then like, of course, I would have my core group.
Ako
within
nga
that
hindi
big
pa
group.
nga core group. Talagang one person. Tapos ganon. High school the same. College the same. Big group. Tapos meron akong one parang standard na yung kami yung kunyari pag yung uwian na o kaming dalawa yung magkasama. Yung ganon yung and then college is the same. Post college is the same. I will always have like a bestie within the big group. So yeah.
I guess I did have groups. Elementary school, middle school. I did. But I just didn't thrive in groups.
Oh yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like I always felt like there was always someone leading the group.
Oh.
And I'm not really like a politician in that aspect.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want me to be the leader, I will stay on the side. But then when I'm on the side, I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah.
I lose interest.
Mm-mm.
And then I want to move on to something that, not only I can take control of, but also something that will interest me. 'Cause when it's a big group of people, sometimes they have interests that
Hindi mo type.
about what basketball.
Oo.
Like, moving on. Right.
Very ano ka kasi, dom. Hindi no, I mean like, it's
in
like,
my own category.
yes.
Do you get me?
It's true. You're very that eh. Yung parang like, you like to like bark orders.
Yeah. I mean, I'll challenge.
You will.
I will. I'll
You
challenge
will.
you to a...
Pag medyo merong parang
a duo.
alpha,
Mm.
ito na si Markki, parang alpha ka.
Let's
Etong
Mas
just-
sa'yo.
alpha ako.
Ito, mas alpha.
Ah.
Gano'n. Hindi parang like, etong sa'yo. friendship dynamics na yung parang, you know, like in a couple, yung parang, you don't break up with me, I break up with you, you know, that kind of thing. So minsan merong ganong friendships na yun, natutuwa sila dun sa idea na I get to cut you all off and start anew.
Grr.
And from Maxim the Winter,
Number two.
bakit wala kang friends? Hirap mo kasing kabanding. Magyayaya ka mag-coffee, pero gusto mo sa Seoul. Pagki-crave ka ng sushi, gusto mo sa Tokyo. Kaya nyo yan, B.
Anong sasabihin mo pag mahirap ka bonding?
Ang hirap nyong kabanding.
Hindi naman ganun yung delivery mo.
Bakit? Ganun ang delivery ko. Alam nyo, guys, ang hirap-hirap nyong kabanding.
And a smile on his face. But
Ang hirap-hirap nyong
Ayan na,
kabanding.
ayan na.
okay, so let me ask you:
Yeah.
have you ever done that? Like, had breakfast somewhere and then had lunch?
Oh,
somewhere else and had
it's always
dinner?
been a fantasy, but no.
The most I've ever done, I think, was breakfast in Cebu, lunch in Manila, and dinner in Davao.
Oh, you must have been very
Oh,
tired that
wow.
day.
I hosted
Hindi ko
an
rin
event-
kaya.
I hosted
Oo,
an event
it's so
in Cebu,
tiring.
and the
Yeah.
next morning I flew out, so I ate in the lounge. And then when I got back to Manila, I just had lunch there, did an event, and then flew to Davao in the evening for another event.
Alam mo, if it's in the realm of fantasy lang naman,
Yes.
I would do that, kunyari, private jet. I mean, pero yung the
Pero
whole
yung reality of going to the
Airport?
airport, lining up.
No!
Yeah, it
Tapos
just sounds-
immigration, wait for boarding.
Parang the idea
flight.
of it is more fun than the actual
Yeah.
experience siguro if I don't know, nakakapagod.
Nakakapagod.
But I think it'll
It's
only work.
exhausting.
It'll be easiest to do in Europe. Kasi
Siguro
countries
nga.
are closer to each
Well,
other.
true.
Kunwari magsa-start ka sa France and then sorry. My best was 5 countries in one day.
Wow.
But that was because I was in the east part of Switzerland. So I went to Switzerland, Liechtenstein,
Mhm.
Germany, France.
Did you
Austria.
stop every
No, it was all right next to each other. So all 5 of those countries are like right next to each other.
right? No, but I mean you
Yeah, I stopped.
literally
I got out of the car. I bought the magnet, and then
Kasi pag car
Mm.
feeling ko pwede. Yung kasi nga, hindi, ibig sabihin, hindi siya ganun kalayo.
Yes.
Pero yung kunyari, yung it will
Yung may
entail
airport involved.
airplane. Ugh. Or yun nga, remember like during yung turn of the millennium ba yun or something? I don't know if it's Coldplay or U2. They did that. Kumbaga, they met the new year or the new millennium in a different country. Sinusundan nila yung pag-ikot ng mundo.
Yeah.
So parang, salubungin nila yung 12 o'clock. Tapos they take a flight to the
O
next
pwede mo
country.
rin naman siyang
12
gawin
o'clock. And then
on a
another
smaller
country.
scale.
On a
Edi,
smaller scale.
hello, mag-breakfast ka sa Makati, mag-lunch ka sa Quezon City, hanggang makarating ka ng Pangasinan or like Baguio.
O baka ganun pa, kung
Pwede,
kung
diba?
different province.
Oo.
Parang ang corny nung parang, oh, look at me. Breakfast in Pasig, lunch in Quezon City, and like, dinner in Mandaluyong.
Parang magkakatabi lang naman.
Magkakatabi lang.
literal.
Dito ka lang sa Ortigas area, pwede ka nang
Hindi,
lumipat
siguro
na.
yun nga, kung road trip.
Kung road trip.
Like-
Kung road trip.
So Japan says, di ba, mga 6 to 8 hours pag Europe train, Markki. Yeah, actually, it does take that long to get from one place to the other. But if you are in an area where everything is relatively next to each other, like a border,
Pag mga border, yes. Yes.
even if everything is virtually the same looking,
Di ba they say one of the
it's
most
still different countries.
overrated places to go to in the US. Yung that spot, Texas ba yun or something, na merong 5 states converging. Yung meron lang silang parang, I don't know, like a brass, whatever, on the ground. Tapos pinapakita yung border ng Texas, Oklahoma, whatever. Na parang like, when you get there daw, syempre it's so exciting, no? Ooh, you can say you're standing on 5
It's
states.
giving Mandy Moore in A Walk to Remember,
Ayun, ganon.
basically.
Tapos, pag dating mo doon, you're like, okay, and then what?
Kaya kong gawin yan. Dito lang sa ADB, gagawin natin
Totoo,
yan. Eh.
totoo.
Nasa QC.
QC, Mandaluyong,
Mandaluyong.
Pasig.
Pasig.
But
I do that on the
you
regular.
live on
when
that split.
I
Exactly.
basically walk around 3 cities.
No, but there was a movie that showcased that wherein couples would go to that exact spot to kind of hook up.
I think so. Parang ganun nga
And
yata.
there would
Pero ang
be-
corny-corny daw. Like when you get there, you're like, okay, that's it. Yung parang there's nothing to do. You'll take a photo and then you're like, okay.
Ano
Let's
pang
go
gagawin
home.
natin? Oh.
Wala na iba. Sana it's a side thing. Tapos
Yeah.
kunyari merong, I don't know, a theme park.
Like other
Para
fun
at least
stuff to
meron
do.
kang
Mm.
gagawin, di ba? And there's one though, ganun. Parang, there's a place in Europe where you can dive.
Mm.
Tapos para siyang, alam mo yung parang there's a cliff on both sides. Magda-dive ka in between. And literally, you can touch 2 continents.
Oh, that's cool.
You touch the one on your left,
Is
you're
it
touching
legit?
Europe. Yeah. And then you touch the one on the right and it's, I forgot. Basta, like 2 separate continents. You're basically swimming in a trench.
Oh, wow.
You're diving in a trench. And the top.
And the top entry, number 1. Number 1.
Bakit wala kang friends comes from Farmer Sanchez.
Farmer Sanchez says,
Maybe because I'm already besties with the monster under my bed, and I host a podcast with the voices inside my head.
Okay.
Okay.
okay,
Okay. Have fun. Bye.
wish you the best.
So there you go. We do have one more batch, final batch coming right up, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
So please join us, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. But first, let's take a quick breather. Let's play this one by Amber Mark from the Sound Trip playlist, which you can check out tonight with Kayla from 7 to 9 p.m. A different kind of playlist. This one's by Amber Mark. Lovely day. Only here on the Monster. Good morning.
But in Basel, there is a tram. I think I told you about this. That starts off in Switzerland, and then you go through 2 stations in Germany, and then you go back into Switzerland, and then you go into France for 1 stop, and then you go back into Switzerland.
Para siyang UP ikot.
And that's a tram,
Pero-
huh?
pero
It's not
Europe.
a train. It's a tram.
Oh,
And you just go through all these countries.
wow. Sabi ni Vin, pwede yan, breakfast sa Pande, Manila, lunch sa Tokyo, dinner sa Paris, Retiro. Pwede. Meron pa Comida China.
Oh, I love that place.
I love that place too. Ano pa ba yung mga restaurants na may city? Or country.
What's that crap place again?
Or country.
Cafe
Cafe
France.
Breton. Oh,
Cafe France. Yeah.
hindi, Deli France.
Deli France.
Deli France.
Cafe
yun.
France na siya.
Ay, Cafe France. Oh, that was one of my favorite,
Pero
Bago
ba
siya
dati,
nagsara.
Paris Deli? May ganun dati.
Oo.
Tokyo Matcha. Oh, wait, but there's Tokyo.
Tokyo Milk Cheese Factory.
Oo nga. I miss Deli France. Dati madalas ako mag-breakfast doon pag weekend. On my
Hello,
own.
pag nasa airport, laging yun eh.
Hindi.
Wala ka na masyadong
Hokkaido
choice
milk.
kasi. Paris Baguette, yes. Paris Baguette, yun ba yung pinadala ko sa inyo ni Baby Whale? Yung mga fancy schmancy na pastries. Strawberry, whatever.
I remember that, but I don't
Is that
remember
the
nga
name of
the
the
brand.
place?
Oo,
I don't remember.
the
Oo nga,
brand.
no. I was obsessed with that for a time. I kind
Ah.
of just forgot about it. And haven't ordered from there in a while.
Oo nga, no.
Dutch milk.
Wala na akong maisip. Hindi.
Norway,
Mm.
Jose.
Liqueur. Oo nga, Liqueur de France. Pero may France na eh.
Liqueur de France.
Liqueur. What's cœur?
Heart.
Yun yung tinapayan, di ba?
Oo.
Tinapayan.
Tinapayan. Liqueur de France.
Tinapayan
Yung
yan,
ba yung
diba?
tinapayan?
Bakery.
Di ba nauso yan dati? Yung mga ano,
Naka 50 off pag
yung mga
6 p.m. onwards.
kapulisan. ah ka, basta ganun yung mga ka tapos an.
Kababayan?
Italianis!
What are we talking about?
Hindi, yung merong country or city.
I'm like, anong pinag-usapan natin? Kalimutan
Italianis.
ko na.
Italianis.
Mm.
Hmm. Soul barbecue. I'm sure meron.
Soul Train. Di ba
Soul
yung kay
Train.
Rico?
Yun ba yun? Yung
Yata.
parang samgyup.
Mexicali, sabi ni...
Yes! Mexicali! I was going to say nga, wala bang Mexico? Tama, Mexicali. Technically nga, Kowloon House. Kowloon is part of Hong Kong. Meron yung Hong Kong something, di ba?
Street,
yung may
fresh.
parang barbecue,
Hong
whatever.
Kong street something, whatever.
Hong Kong fried noodles, yun ba yun?
Alam ko yung Hong Kong street style, whatever.
Sabi ni Vlad, nagkaroon lang ng name yung Facebook, kinalimutan na tayong mga YouTube peeps. Ilan na lang may kadibdiban.
Oo nga eh.
It's like electricity. Shanghai siomai. Ay, hala. Dancing boobies. Oo, Elmer. Nakikita na namin yung names. Kaya maglagay ka ng fake name dyan. Nakikita na namin.
Naubos mo na yung sayo?
Yes.
Nauna ka pa sa
Ang sarap kaya. Meron kaming bago. Ay, may natira pa kasi natunaw. Meron kaming favorite bago coffee. Yeah, sarap. Here's a clue. Yeah.
Grabe yung bag. Ang tagal na yan, huy!
Hindi, new for me.
Hindi, tsaka new
This is the
for
first time.
Ortigas. Kasi before, you have to go to BGC pa.
It's so creamy. Oh my God. Tapos may cereals yung sa akin.
If you were to go to an African country, where would you go?
We talked about
Oh.
this.
Talk about
Zanzibar.
like
Zanzibar.
okay, depending on the region, like the Middle Eastern Africa,
I don't know kasi yung mga position nila. I just know the names.
Middle Africa or South African areas. I wouldn't mind going to South Africa.
Oh, South Africa for sure. But I would
Oh, but
never
it's really scary,
swim.
though.
All
in
the
South
great
Africa.
white sharks are there. South Africa, Mexico, and
And diba,
and California.
Johannesburg is pretty...
Oh, it's
It's really scary then.
Yeah, they say, pero they say
Yeah.
naman just stick lang to the main.
Oh.
Are the great white sharks the scariest sharks?
Hello.
And the bull sharks.
Naman.
Bull
Hold on.
sharks are scarier than great white.
Monster RX93.1. We're back. We're on Facebook Live.
Yes, we are.
Finally, somebody swallowed.
The cereals, ang dami pa.
That's a first.
Yeah. Because this is the first time I've,
Ordered that.
consumed coffee with cereals on top.
Mm.
It comes with a
Sure
spoon.
up.
It's
Masarap.
like 2-in-1.
In
You can just buy
fairness.
it.
Totoo,
have
para
like
siyang
cereal
breakfast-ish.
and
I mean, not that much na. You can consider it breakfast, but there's a little.
but you need to have a little bit of
Crunchy thing.
fiber in your diet. Do you have
Mm.
your granola every day?
No, unfortunately. They say what's really good? Like, try to have it though for a week, and you will see a huge difference in your digestive system. Pineapples. Just have pineapple in let's say in one meal every day. Include pineapples or gawin mo merienda siya. Basta like 7 days. And they say you'll really see a huge difference
Your
in
partner will thank you for it as well. Because, you also share your pineapple snacks with them, right?
that
And
is true.
maganda rin yung magiging intake nila of the fiber.
We'll try it. We'll have pineapple for like a
Ay.
week.
With your digestion,
Yeah.
do you know where they sell good pineapple that's not very expensive and it's already cut for you?
Oh, yeah, the one you were telling us.
Yeah.
Pero meron kaming go-to na brand.
But the thing is, it's probably how much.
So good.
Like how much would
Well,
that
yun
brand cost?
I
How
don't
much
know.
would a singular pineapple from that brand cost?
Nakaganon na siya eh. Yung alam mo yung nasa parang naka-chop-chop na siya. So I don't know kung
Yeah,
ilan.
ito din.
Hindi ko alam kung ilang grams na siya or ano ba yun? Half a pineapple? I have no idea.
Ito 50
Because when it's
pesos
chopped.
lang.
Oo nga eh.
And
Oh,
it's like a
definitely.
full pineapple.
Woof!
I've been eating pineapples now for the past 2 weeks.
Yun nga
And
eh.
what
Alam mo,
I've
we
been-
might buy. We'll try. Siguro when we see Manong.
And you know what we do?
Kasi it's so hard to park there. Kasi, di ba
You
usually
just
pasukan?
Give it and then take it.
I know.
And then what they do is they put. What I do is I put tajin. Tahin.
What's that?
The powder.
And the sauce.
Oh.
So there's.
Okay.
Is that the brand name?
Yeah, that's basically.
Tahin.
That's what
Oh.
it's called.
Or there's the tahin powder, and then there's like the sauce, which is
Sauce?
yes,
May sauce
it's
ang
a
pineapple?
Mexican sauce, and then you put it on the. I know it's like
Kasi tahin is basically good for any fruit. Masarap siyang
Yeah,
itaktak,
para
diba?
siyang salt.
it's like
it's like
spicy
halo-halo eh.
salt, but it's a
Yeah.
Mexican salt. So what you do is you usually mix that with their gummies.
Ah, yeah, like the one you made me taste
The
before.
one I made you taste before, but
Yung
what I do
parang
now-
kiamoy.
Yeah, what I do now is I
Ish.
just put it
Ish. Okay.
on the
okay.
fruit,
I love it kasi as it is.
and I even tried it yesterday with mango.
Oh, that's what they say is the best with tahin.
It's so good, and not just any mango. It was the
Oh.
it's like yellow mango na galing sa green. It was like halfway in between.
Manibalang.
Manibalang. Is that what you
Manibalang.
call it?
That's what it's called.
And then you mix it
Yung
with
naglalaban yung
Hilaw sa
hilaw
hilaw.
sa
It's
hinog.
perfection. Ugh.
Lenlen says sour plum powder.
Mm.
That's probably what it is. And here we go. Giant batch. Thanking Patrick Starlord for the topic. Bakit wala kang friends? From Rhyme and Reason, I used to be called an energy vampire. And they want none of it. So they gradually stayed away. And admittedly, baka nga. But I've changed now. But people still think I am what I used to be. Ang hirap i-shake off nung
Pag may reputation
pag may
ka
rep
na,
ka na.
ganun
oo.
ka.
Diba? And it's like, I'm not like, guys, hang out with
I've
me.
changed.
I'm such a fun ball of energy now. Siguro pag ganun yung delivery, medyo matatakot yung tao.
Mm.
And from
Pero
the
ganun ba yung linyahan mo sa mga people you went to high school with?
high school with, hindi, iba. Ako
Ano?
like, guys, I'm so cool now. I'm like a popular kid.
I'm not a weirdo anymore.
I'm not a weirdo anymore.
However,
Freak.
that thing you used to call me.
I full bloom.
In theory and in practice.
Oh, hindi pa rin i-practice.
What do you mean hindi in practice?
Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah. They never used to call me the other one naman. They didn't even know what that was. From the cynical optimist. Kasi ang hanap ng mga tao nowadays, personal fans and cheerleaders, not friends. Don't get me wrong. I believe in cheerleading for your friends, but also not just. Yung to also like have the difficult conversations. Ako naman, I agree. Like
Yung
both.
keep them grounded.
Keep them
also.
grounded. Hindi naman pwedeng pangit na nung output and you're still like, oh my gosh. Kasi technique pa nga yan ng frenemies.
Oo.
They will support you doing something horrible
Na makasama sa'yo.
na makakasama sa'yo. Diba? And that's not a friend.
Mm.
Diba?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, siguro not too much of one. Hindi naman maganda yung puro ka na lang correct. Kino-correct
Hindi
mo
rin
lahat
naman
ng
maganda yung
ginagawa.
puro ka tayo.
So, yeah. We should have a little bit of both. From Al Macchiato, kasi ang dry ng sense of humor ko and very sarcastic. And a lot of Filipinos, to be honest, get put off by it. But in the UK, everybody has that kind of sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that
Very
Brit-
dry.
sense of humor.
I sense of humor.
True.
I grew up with that sense of humor.
True.
It's just sad now na
I mahirapan ka. Somebody like you will not be able to get over somebody like me.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just
Whatever
too
you
I'm just too
say.
hot. I'm just too hot. Ito na naman yung ano. Michelangelo says, Chico si Tommy, Hazel si Angelica, and Markki si Chucky.
Rugrats.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they always
Chico is not Tommy.
Chico is like 100%
Chucky.
not Tommy.
Chico,
Chico
is
is
Chucky.
Chucky.
yun ba yung ano?
The nerd.
You're
Lang.
100%
the scaredy
Chucky.
cat. I'm scared.
I don't see myself as Tommy either. I'd probably see myself as Phil or something. But I need my Lila
I'm not
in my
familiar
life.
kasi with the Rugrats.
They're so adorable. I love them.
Yeah. No, I think I've seen a couple. Pero,
You're Chucky.
Okay, I'll take your word
You're
for it.
100% Chucky. There's
Just
no one
accept
else
your
that
fate
you
because
are.
Okay.
you are Chucky. I feel like they wrote that character
For you.
or based on you.
I feel attacked. And from Al Macchiato, bakit wala kang friends? I pushed them all away. Iiwan din naman nila ako eventually.
May abandonment
Oh,
issues.
meron. Rhyme and Reason says, it comes with age. As I become older than 36-year-old Chico Garcia, I tend to have fewer or maybe one or two friends na lang to share my time with. Perhaps because I have less energy and time to meet new ones.
Totoo naman yun. I think as you get older, nawo-weed out na yung mga superficial friendships.
Oo.
And also, kasi when you get older, you really want to conserve your energy.
Totoo.
So, you don't really want to hang out with people for appearances. When you hang out with people, it's because you want
You
to
want
hang
to.
out
Yes.
with
Yes.
them. You want to spend time with them. You genuinely enjoy your time with them. So, less time na for like BS friendships.
Yun nga, I think that's more for like younger people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's party. Okay, let's party. And
Yeah,
then,
let's get drunk
and
and they never have a conversation.
And then pretending you like somebody you don't actually like. Yun mga
oh
ganun.
my gosh, I love her.
You know,
And then,
why?
girl,
I love her. Next, Farmer Sanchez says, may 3 strikes lang kasi ako when it comes to people. And when they hit all of them, I just tell them, you're no longer in the run to be my next top bestie.
you need to pack your bags.
You need to pack your bag.
go home.
Al Macchiato says, because I'm psychic. Kaya lang, may twist. I can only see bad things happening to people. I wouldn't want to hang out with you. Like, wala siyang nakikitang future except the bad stuff. So, she can tell you na, iwan ka ng jowa mo. Makakaapa ka ng bubog. Like, puro bad lang. I would not want to hang out with somebody like that.
It's like Bruno.
Yeah.
Talk about Bruno. No.
It reminds me of that psychic from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and that dinner party from hell episode.
Oh, I remember that.
Si Alison Dubois. And when she was like,
Oh.
basta parang she got in like with Kyle. As in, nag-away sila. Tapos parang she was like, I can tell her when she's gonna die and how.
Oof.
Yung sinabi niya na parang, when the kids are grown, you and your husband are gonna like call it quits. Like you won't find anything in common and like he will never fulfill you or something like that. Tapos parang at the time, it seemed like a ridiculous idea because si Kyle seemed to have like the perfect marriage and look at them now. They're like divorcing each other. So her prophecy came true.
I'm scared to like have my future read. Before I used to love it. I used to love getting my tarot cards read, but nowadays I'm scared.
Oh, I'm not scared. I'm just
Not into it.
a skeptic.
Oo.
I can't get that out of me. So, ang hirap din kasi parang,
And
wala,
some-
what's the point? Di rin naman ako
Because
naniniwala.
we had our cards read in New Orleans before, me and my ex.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys aren't gonna end up together,
Oof.
and yeah, we broke up.
Mm-mm.
And we're like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah. And from Luella, bakit wala kang friends? Kasi hindi pa rin maiiwasan ng pagiging madamot ko. Ewan ko, nasanay na akong kumain ng mag-isa. Ayoko kasi talaga. Alam mo yung parang asong tululaway sa harap ko habang kumakain ako ng donut. Ayan tuloy, nahulog.
Sino ba yung mga asong yan? Basta hindi ako yun Kasi I was rolling my eyes. I was like, alam mo naman.
Kala mo naman gusto ko yung donut niya.
Parang donut lang. Feel na feel naman itong babae.
Oo.
Ikinaganda mo ba yan,
Yung
girl?
donut
Hindi.
mo. O yan. Ang nag-enjoy mga langgam.
Yung sahig.
Yung sahig. And the top, bakit wala kang friends, comes from Maxim the Winter.
Maxim the Winter says,
I understand that I'm an acquired taste. Sadly, no one stays long enough to acquire my taste. Kasi acquired taste, totoo to requires you repeatedly trying to acquire the taste. I never liked durian immediately. Lagi siyang like, "Ugh, ugh." Pero I don't know why I kept on trying it. And then one day, it was like, oh, you know, it's not so bad. Tapos, sobrang like, uphill climb. And then the next time, it was like, this is actually kind of good. And then the next time, it's like, I'm obsessed with this fruit. So it's weird. Like, unlike, for example, beer, I never really got around to, like, I would drink it, but I was never like,
super
oh,
into
I
it.
want this because of its taste. You know what I mean? Like, I like it because it's social drinking. I like it if, let's say, we're having fun. Gets? Pero yung durian talagang, I ended up loving it.
For me, kasi
Super love.
I never liked durian when I was a kid because I never tried it. My lola, my lolo, the rest of my friends and family were all like, it's really gross. It's a weird tasting
super
fruit.
baho.
Don't
Iba yung
try
lagi,
it.
yeah.
And then years later, when I went to Davao for an event, I think 2011, 2012, they let me try it. I'm like, are you sure? Parang they told me this doesn't taste very good. Sige, I'll taste it. I tasted it. Fell in love with it.
Oh, see, ikaw immediate Ako hindi. Did you know the first time I ate durian, I threw up? And usually, di ba pag ganun, parang that seals the deal. Tapos,
But you tried again.
hate mo na siya forever. I don't know why. I tried it again. And then and again and again.
I don't
and
think
was like,
I'll ever like
right?
durian.
It's
just
so
not for
good.
me.
Oh my gosh.
Another fruit that people don't really like that I like is grapefruit.
It's so sour.
It's sour.
I
kasi.
fell in love
I
with
prefer
grapefruit.
suha.
And it's
Same.
not sour. It's sour and there's like a bitter taste.
Bitter.
A bitter
yeah.
aftertaste, which I don't know
Mapakla.
why I like it so much. I used to drink grapefruit juice all the time, and that would be my go-to juice when I was in.
It's the pakla for
Switzerland.
me. Kaya nga parang ama ka na pakla. Kasi parang mapakla kasi. It's very bitter. Look, because I don't mind bitter. I like ampalaya. But yung mapakla, yung parang,
Yeah.
Is that where it comes from?
no. Stop. No, it's a taste. Yeah.
No, but I mean, isn't the B a colloquial term?
That means bent, crooked.
Ah, okay. So it didn't come from that. It didn't come from like someone making fun of the word.
Oh, no.
Bakla.
It's more of, because literally that it is a Tagalog word that means bent.
To the left or to the right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So
Just bent.
actually Filipino carpenters still use that term in a carpenter sense.
Oh yeah.
Kunyari, hindi straight. Kasi nga, di ba, kaya bent, hindi straight.
Ah.
Oo, so
okay.
kunyari, hindi straight yung pagkakapako mo dun sa kahoy. Yun, they can use that word.
Eh, who
in
knows?
that
Baka
sense.
yung mga high school. Baka yan ang pinag-uusapan nila.
Eh, baka. Okay, so what about us? What about us? Bakit wala kang friends? Mm,
Kasi hindi ka marunong makisama.
oo.
I think that's a big factor.
Big factor.
Big factor.
Hindi pwede ikaw lagi masusunod. Minsan ikaw yung
Yeah,
makikisama.
yeah. And hindi pwedeng ikaw yung center of the universe all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Pwede namang you'll have your moment,
Mm,
pero let others have their moment too.
exactly. So, yun, part na yun ng pakikisama. You know what I mean? So, it's the whole, you're just not pleasant to be around. You're not fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sige, ako na rin. Siguro ang ano ko is, kasi may attendance sheet.
Tapos hindi ka sumipot. Kaya
Hindi,
ikaw,
ako yung nag-attendance
Vincent.
sheet. So, yun. Masyado akong strict.
Baka
Oh.
yan yung reason, no?
Tsaka ano
di ba?
humihingi ako ng...
Nag-attendance sheet ka pa. Yung minomonitor mo kung anong oras yung mga time in ng mga co-host.
Gusto makita yung ano ko? Yung...
Ako yung last 3 days, oo.
Ay!
Sige, isampal ko pa sa'yo. Isampal ko pa sa'yo kung ano oras
yan na
mga
natin.
time in.
I-ano natin? Ipa-frame natin. Let's make a plaque.
A plaque.
Magpagawa tayo ng plaque. Gusto mo? Para
Sky?
nandun yung ano ha?
Sky?
Plaque.
Corn? Corn play. Yan yung
Yung
kinain
kinaka-
ko today.
Tsaka yung sa ipin. Di ba? Tartar and plaque.
Papunta ka na sa cavity.
Oo.
Naku.
Etivac. Itabak.
Diba cavity?
Or
Ikaw.
yung mga hindi nag-a-attend ng event. Plaker.
Plaker.
Bakit wala kang friend? I guess because is this directed to me?
Or to someone na walang friends. Why do you
Someone
feel
walang
wala silang friends?
Because they're always trying to get with everyone's significant other.
Ooh.
Those are the
Buti na
worst
lang
kind
dito
of
hindi
people.
issue yan. Buti dito you're free to pursue kung sinong gusto mo. Tama?
Define free to pursue.
But if you think about it, it's
Oo
horrible. These individuals who like jump on your partner.
Oof.
That's
You don't want to
also-
hang out with them.
That's also why a lot of people are scared to show their partners online and stuff like that. Because ang daming crazy na tumatalon because they like the thrill of being with someone who is in a relationship.
With their friend.
Sometimes friend.
I guess it's a power dynamic. Yung parang, I will because I can. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's an ego thing. Like, they don't really want to get together with somebody else's jowa. It's more like, see, I have
can
this
do
power.
it.
I
I'm
can do it if I
attractive. I can
wanted
do
to.
it. That's why
Sometimes it's
horrible.
that. It's just ego,
can't,
really.
I can't deal with people like that.
Kasi hello, obviously, how can you do it paulit-ulit kung legit na gusto mo yung... Diba? Kung gusto mo siya, agawin mo. It's kayo na forever. Pero kung if you do it to different people all the time, it means you're just doing it for sport.
But there's so many people like that, and they do it because they're just incredibly toxic, and they're interested in people they can't get long term.
Maybe.
But for you, ano yung isasagot mo dito if the question were being asked sa'yo?
Yeah.
Na bakit wala kang friends? Kunyari, what would make you not
have friends?
have
Okay,
any
I get it.
friends?
Kasi wala akong filter.
Oh, that's true.
Oo, tsaka loose lips.
Sink ships.
Walang filter. Tapos ano pa?
Ano pa? Drill sergeant. Raid bully.
Nang expose pa.
Numero 1 raid bully.
Oo.
Kala ko ako.
Tsaka alam mo yung di ba syempre ako sanay na ako kay Markki, right? Like yung parang, hi, bakit ganyan? I was gagged. Like we were in UP. We did a raid. Like complete strangers. Complete strange. We have never met them before. And then while we were, bakit ang bagal? And then he looks at the, kasi puro ano I was, hindi namin kilala, guys. Talaga yung mukha nila, parang, bakit kami sinisigawan nito? Bakit kasi ano yung ginagamit niya? Gumamit kayo ng black, bagal-bagal
It has to
natin.
be that way talaga. Yung delivery.
I was really just like, I had my mouth
Hey,
open like,
listen. It's been a while
was
since that's
gagged.
happened.
I was gagged.
The last time I went and did the Gigantamax raid, I was quiet.
Thank goodness.
I was kind to the people I
Thank
was playing with.
Goodness.
And that's why we should go together next
Na
time.
parang, di kasi kayo nag-max!
Actually,
I'm sure he was screaming it in his head.
actually,
I'm 100%.
I was actually screaming in my head
100%.
for the Gigantamax, but I was screaming it because of Chico's mon that I was raiding.
Oh, whatever.
So I was like,
Ay,
this is a
whatever.
horrible team because Chico hasn't maxed any of them.
Whatever.
So,
to max
kasalanan
them
mo naman
all.
pala.
Kasalanan ko. Lagi naman kasalanan ko eh. Wala naman ako ginawang tama eh.
Oh, ikaw, Hazel.
Bakit wala akong friends? Kung ako to, ba't wala kang friends? Maybe because I can be a little bit of a diva. Like, a little bit. Listen, I
Oh.
have learned to like
Tone it down.
tone it down a little
Mhm.
and like also listen to other people's needs or whatever.
Gusto ko yung other people's needs or whatever.
I mean, it is a friendship, so sometimes you have to like fine,
Mm.
okay. But yeah, I can be a little bit of a diva. I want what I want, and
Yeah.
like, you know, syempre, I'm always looking out for number one. Because like, isn't that just normal? Maybe that. Baka makapagod. Kaya nga nag-adjust na rin ako. Kasi alam ko na nakapagod naman to be around someone who always wants to get their way. Like, if
Yeah.
I want to eat dito sa place na to, I want there. But of course, now that I'm a little more mature, it's like, oh, where do you guys want? You know?
Somewhere kengkoy.
Ba't yung kengkoy ba yung kakainin? Ano?
Oh, gusto mo?
Ayoko. Ayun na. Sa'yo na.
Ako siguro because I tend to like just
Kasi-
disappear. Pag kunyari nagalit ako.
Yeah.
So if you're not the type na susuyuin mo or not that I want that, pero it's just my regular tendency.
Like, you won't
talaga na-
communicate.
Oo, yung parang like I just we'll just stop. So if you don't like exert effort, di yun na yun. Ending.
Susuyuin.
Hindi naman hindi
What's wrong?
hindi ako pa bebe, honestly. It's just that more of like parang kasi nga I don't want to have to explain myself. So sa akin parang
Lalayo ka na.
yun very Homer Simpson, disappearing in the bushes. Yung unti-unti na lang akong nawawala.
Sure kayo yun yung reason?
Huh?
Sure kayo yun yung ba't wala kang friends? Hindi yung because you're weird.
Hello. I'm such a popular kid. Like, I mean, check this out.
Listen. There is
I mean, I'm so cool, aren't I?
I was about to say something like, the only way to get Chico never to ignore you is to be in the same, city, be in the same radio show. He can never get rid of you.
Yeah.
And then he starts doing things like this.
Yes.
And then you just want to.
Pag yan nauso ha,
Keep
naging
quiet.
TikTok trend yan ha. Huwag kayong huyo kayo sa akin. Pag naging ako na yung next Gen Z TikTok trend.
Lolo trend.
Niana is shaking. Oh my gosh.
Okay, but there you go. Thank you. Sabi ni Emerson, kaya ka na i-impeach.
Thank you for
Thank you
joining,
for joining
us on a
us.
Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow. Hello, 5:59.
Wow.
Diba?
Wow.
Please
I know, right? Do better.
do better. To those
Gusto
who
ko talagang
woke
do
up at
better.
like 6:01 today, shame on you.
Wednesday bukas.
Moment of truth, guys.
Moment of
I was
truth!
just telling Chico Wednesday. I think Wednesdays are like, it's my weakness.
Yan ang Waterloo niya.
It's the day that always F's me up for some reason.
Oh, we'll find out.
We'll find
Ay.
out tomorrow.
Kumbaga, cliffhanger, abangan.
5:59 or
Mm.
6:59. Find out tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll leave you with Leon Bridges. Stick around for Nikki. She is up next for the deep dish, and she will be giving away more tickets to the upcoming Monster advanced screening of Wicked happening at Gateway Cineplex 18 Cinema 12. Good luck if you want to win. We'll leave you with this one. Thank you for tuning into the Morning Rush with Chico, Hazel, and Markki.
Bye.